Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So yesterday was just another debacle of a day, and the level that we were looking at yesterday, which was at 4,300, basically was defended, and we are now back at the bottom of this range, which is 41.51. Now, we start breaking below 41.51, and I need to see us break below that 40.065 area, and then I think we are in for a bit of a free fall. So a little bit of a head and shoulders here as well. There's a shoulder, head, shoulder. Now big up, big down, still confusion. We still got non-farm payrolls coming out today, so this shows you how confused the market is. Everybody's excited about the Fed saying that they're not going to be as aggressive as they were, and then the next day they wake up and decide that no, that's actually quite bad, and of course we sell off. Anyway, really difficult market at the moment to pick, and especially for your long-term portfolios. And the biggest bit of advice you need to take here is stay calm. And if you are trading, you need to be having small positions in the market and tight stop losses, and respect those stop losses. Don't move stop losses around. It's just going to burn you. We are fluctuating. I mean, 4% up, 4% down, basically on the Nasdaq. I think the Nasdaq actually moved around 5% yesterday. Almost missed the limit down. We do have a situation today where we've got a potential another red bar on the weekly. But the zone that we're talking about here, and you can see why I say if we start breaking through this, we are basically in free fall. The next bit of support that we will get is roughly around here at 39.63. So yeah, a lot of people looking at this saying it's a head and shoulder. A lot of people saying it's not a head and shoulder. So we did see it previously. I just want to just get there quickly. So we did see a previous top, potential top that we were talking about. Can't remember where it was, but anyway, there definitely was a previous head and shoulders in the market which failed, and that's kind of what the bulls are hoping for. Anyway, enough of that narrative. Just see what we have. So 3 hour, as mentioned yesterday, oscillators grouping to the upside. It's always a bit of a worry, and we're technically in a downtrend. So 155 EMA plus this level coincide, definitely respected, and we kind of bounced off. Did have a little bit of a range. That range break to the upside didn't happen, and all the levels that we're looking at the downside for support were breached pretty well. Fairly strongly, should I say. At the moment, we do have a potential to be the bottom here. We've got a higher low at the moment for the week, so there is still hope for the bulls at the moment, and we're busy forming an inside bar here. So non-farm payrolls today, and I think that's probably what the market's waiting for. Just waiting for non-farm payrolls before looking for a direction. So looking at the hour, this is all indicating that we have a move to the upside. So what I would be doing, I'm just going to use this level here. There's our swing high. We want to find support above 41.65. If you can get support above 41.65, then you have a fairly strong possibility of us moving at least to 4,200. If we get through 4,200 and start forming a base at 4,200, so in other words, we've done it 2 days in a row, just blowing through a relatively big number and then blowing through it to the downside again. So if we do the same today, then expect us to move back to the top of the range. So that's kind of the situation at the moment. You really are going to be struggling to find structure even on the 15-minute. As I said to you, be wary. Yesterday I said to you, be wary of these gaps, pullbacks on these gaps. This 4,200 was a level we were looking at. You see, we did get some buying come in, but then next 15-minute candle was pretty much one-way traffic all the way through it. So that's kind of the one situation that we have at the moment. If non-farm payrolls is bad, then I suspect we're probably just going to meander until the data comes out, and then you can expect an acceleration down to 40.062, break through that, you're looking at 4,000. Break through that, you're looking at 39.63. So that's kind of the moves to the downside. It's a really confusing market. So, when you start looking at all the economic data, it's really difficult to ascertain what's exactly going on. So just be careful, guys. You're going to have to be really careful. For me, at the moment, I'm probably just going to sit and watch it for a bit longer. We didn't get the breakout or support yesterday, so there was no trades for me yesterday. But we will do the same thing today. Pay attention to the levels. If we start getting breakthroughs and pullbacks and then finding support at those levels, then it's long. If we start rejecting levels on the upside, then it is definitely, and there are shorts on the table. So that's kind of me. Just sitting on the side, just watching this confusion play out. For all intents and purposes, we are range bound in a fairly large range, and you can see if you look to the left, there's a lot of structure here. But it is clear if we start breaking below these two levels to the downside, so that's this 41. Well, let's just get that one there first. 41.43. So let's just call it 41.50. If we stay below 41.50 today, then you're definitely looking at 40.62, probably 40.50. Start closing below that level, then 39.63, 3900 area is the next level. You've got to ask yourself, when do the Feds actually step in and rescue the market? So that's what a lot of people are waiting for as well. Stimulus came in a similar situation with COVID in 2020. So now everybody is waiting to see what the Feds are going to do. They can keep increasing interest rates. Inflation's keep going up. I mean, inflation has been going up for quite some time. Or alternatively, just let the market find its feet and settle. But either way, there are bargains that are starting to be found. There are companies out there which are starting to look really, really cheap. And you're going to find some aggressive traders, sort of long-term investors, should I rather call them, snapping up those stocks and starting to buy those stocks. So, just be careful. I mean, that's the moral of the story today. I don't see any real trades on offer, but if those levels do hold, then you will have some scalps to the upside and scalps to the downside. And we need to wait and see where we close on the weekly now with all this data in this week. That's going to give us a real indication of the trade. So anyway, I'm sitting on hands. I'm just watching the show from a distance. And if a trade happens, then we'll get into it. But otherwise, definitely just going to keep money in my pocket. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers for now.